We all love a good laugh. It feels great, right? But have you ever laughed so hard you felt like you might break? You're crying, you can't breathe, and your stomach hurts. What is actually happening?
Hello, and welcome to Facts by Tongue. Today we're exploring what happens when you laugh. A little too much.
First, the good stuff. When you start laughing, your brain releases happy chemicals. These chemicals are called endorphins. They are your body's natural feel-good paint. They make you feel happy and even block pain signals. This is why laughing feels so good. But then, things get physical. First, your lungs go into overdrive. That ha 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 sound is just you pushing air out of your lungs very, very fast.
You are exhaling way more than you are inhaling. This starts to create a small problem for your body.
You're not getting enough oxygen. Your body needs that oxygen to work. So why do you start crying? It's not because you're sad. It's a reflex. The pressure from laughing so hard physically squeezes your tear ducts. Your body isn't sad, it's just being squeezed. The tears pop right out. Does this happen to you? If you've ever cried from laughing, hit that like button and subscribe. Okay, what about that stomach ache? Why does your belly hurt so much? Your abdominal muscles, or abs, are working incredibly hard. Laughing is like doing lots of sit-ups. That pain you feel is just muscle fatigue. Your abs are tired and sore from the sudden, intense workout. But what about not being able to breathe? This is where it gets a little more serious. When you laugh hard, you are pushing air out. This can cause your vocal cords to close up temporarily. That gasping sound is you trying to force air past those closed vocal cords.
Remember, this also means your brain is still not getting enough oxygen. If this goes on too long, that lack of oxygen can make you feel lightheaded or dizzy. In very, very rare cases, if you really can't catch your breath, you might even faint. But don't worry, this is your body's reset button. Once you faint, you stop laughing and start breathing normally. What about a sore jaw? That's just like any other muscle. You are opening your mouth wider and more often than usual. The muscles and joints just get tired. So, you've cried, your stomach hurts, you're dizzy, and your jaw is sore. It sounds terrible. But you also feel great, relaxed, and happy because of all those wonderful endorphins. So, don't be afraid to laugh hard. It's almost always a very good and very healthy workout. Now for the big question. Can you actually laugh yourself to death? The simple answer for a healthy person is no. It's almost impossible. Remember, your body has a built-in safety switch. If you laugh so hard you lack oxygen, you'll just faint. The moment you faint, you stop laughing, and your body automatically starts breathing normal again. Safety first. However, in extremely rare cases, for people with serious, pre-existing heart problems, the intense strain from laughing very hard could theoretically cause a problem. But this is incredibly rare. So, for 99.99% of us, laughing is one of the safest and healthiest things you can do. But why is laughing so contagious?
Why do you start laughing just because someone else is? This is because of special cells in your brain called mirror neurons. These cells are like your brain's copy machine. They are why you yawn when you see someone else yawn. Your brain sees the action, and your mirror neurons practice doing it. Then, you just do it.
Laughter works the same way, but it's even stronger because it's linked to positive social emotions. Your brain hears laughter, the mirror neurons fire up, and suddenly you're laughing too, even if you don't know why. Okay, but what about tickling? Why do we laugh when we are tickled, even if we hate it?
This is interesting. The laughter from tickling is different from the laughter from a good joke. Scientists believe tickling activates the part of your brain that anticipates pain and the part that laughs. It's confusing.
And that's why you can't tickle yourself. Your brain knows there is no danger, so it cancels the panic signal. Here's a final fact. What about fake laughing? Does that do anything?
Yes. Studies show that even pretending to laugh can trick your brain.
The physical act of laughing can still cause your brain to release some of those happy endorphins. Plus, your fake laugh might trigger someone else's real laugh, which then makes you really laugh.
So, what happens to your face when you laugh? Why does it turn red?
It's all about blood flow. Laughing is a physical workout, and it changes your blood pressure. This causes the blood vessels in your face to expand, allowing more warm blood to rush to the surface. That's why you might also feel hot and even start to sweat a little bit after a very big laugh. And what about that embarrassing snort sound some people make? That's just air trying to escape your lungs, but your soft palate is spasming.
The air can't get out the normal way, so it gets rerouted and forced out your nose, making that funny sound. It's totally normal, and just another weird part of the whole laughing process. So, from your brain to your belly, laughter is a full body workout that connects us socially. Let's go back to that rare case. What kind of health problems are we talking about?
People with brain aneurysms, which are like weak spots in a blood vessel, can be at risk.
A huge laugh could increase pressure and cause that weak spot to break. But again, this is extremely, extremely rare. Also, people with very severe asthma might have trouble. A very strong laughing fit could possibly trigger an asthma attack in some cases. But for the vast majority of people, these are not risks. The benefits of laughing are far greater.
In fact, a good, hearty laugh is great exercise for your heart and blood vessels.
It's also one of the world's best stress relievers. It physically reduces stress chemicals. And remember those mirror neurons? Laughing helps us bond with other people.
It builds trust and strengthens friendships. It's a social glue.
Now, where were we? Ah, yes, the delicate dance of physics.
This is often called nervous laughter.
It's not because you think it's funny. It happens when your brain is overwhelmed with a strong emotion, like stress, grief, or anxiety.
Your brain doesn't know what to do with all that tension, so it just hits the laugh button by mistake. It's just a weird physical reaction to high stress. It's not mean, it's just a brain glitch.
So, where does laughter even come from? Are we born with it?
Yes. Babies start smiling socially at just a few weeks old. And they usually produce their first real laughs at around 3 to 4 months old. It's one of their first ways to communicate and bond with their parents. It's a built-in survival tool.
And humans aren't the only ones. Apes, rats, and even dogs have their own forms of laughter.
So, as we've seen, laughing is a complex and powerful physical reaction.
It involves your brain, lungs, heart, and muscles all working together in a strange way. It makes you cry, it makes your stomach hurt, and it makes you gasp for air.
But it's all part of a process that floods your brain with joy and reduces stress. So, don't hold back. Find something to laugh about every single day.
What's the hardest you've ever laughed? What was the joke or situation? Let us know your best laugh too hard story in the comments below.
And if you know someone who has a great laugh, share this video with them.
Thanks for watching Facts by Tongue. Stay curious and keep laughing.
And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss any more facts about your amazing body and mind. See you next time.